My bad, guys, on the third installment of Subversion. I actually went to sleep. I'm just now waking up. As you can see, it's 3:19, and this is AM, not PM. But really quick, this is going to be brief. I just wanted to show you guys some of the bullshit as to what I be talking about how they only let motherfuckers like this shiny forehead ass nigga who ain't never been good at nothing speak for us.
Most of these Asian countries, they love their Asian people. Asia likes their Asian people here. I don't know if they like them all, but they have a connection. Africa and African Americans ain't connected. They're not connected. Like there's a lot of division.
You see how Willie D and this bitch ass nigga study pressing this fucking propaganda? We just had a conversation in the first installment of Subversion where I talked to you guys about how fucking dangerous propaganda is. Willie D ain't shit. Charleston White ain't shit. Kyrie Irving ain't shit. Kanye West ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. Period. I don't give a fuck how much truth they sprinkle around.
And that's what's fucked up. Imagine that Africa backed up African Americans and they were like, nah, you need to sign an anti-hate and an anti-lynching bill. They got an anti-lynching bill still on the fucking table. They got to think about hanging niggas. They still got to think about hanging us. Like, what do we do, John? I don't know.
But nobody on the planet refer to Africans as niggas. Nobody. I was cool with a nigga from Ghana for almost 10 years. Trust me when I tell you, they don't refer to them as black and they don't refer to them as niggas.
Oh, it's gonna be it's a toughie, you know. I don't see what the problem is.
And as long as they continue to push that lynching shit, you'll never remember or even investigate how bad we used to fuck them up. Y'all don't see this shit? And it's always bitch niggas like this motherfucker that's on the screen. This is how you know the scam is working. I supposed to have just as many subscribers as Willie D. It's just that fucking simple.
It's hatred of black people. Everyone hates us. Asian countries. Most of these gangsters, most of these street.
This is all you get.
Did you catch this in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? In the first episode of the...
This is all they show you is shit like this. And I'm actually going backwards because some of these I already seen.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will asked Joffrey.
Hey, man, it's cool if you just call me Will, man.
Master William, tradition dictates that a clean, unbreakable line be drawn between a family and their butler. Therefore, it is necessary for the operation of a household that you address me as Jeffrey, and I in turn address you by your proper title, Master William.
And throughout the entire series, he uses the master title. It's not until the final episode, after he is relieved of his duty, that Joffrey says,
Goodbye, Master William. Hey, what's that, G? Goodbye, Will.
Just a bunch of bullshit that they give you on YouTube. YouTube is the new TV. This is the new TV guide. This is what you get.
The most offensive thing somebody could tell me is that I'm black. Because that's not what I am. I don't subscribe to that indoctrination.
What do you subscribe to?
I mean, African people come from Africa. So Chinese people come from China. Ain't no continent called black.
Yeah.
But don't nobody want to hear that. And you can scroll through 50 fucking one of these little shorts before you can run into somebody like this. I don't know who the fuck this guy, I don't know who Kevin Gates is. But it's fucking appalling.
Who's the toughest guy you ever played against?
See? Kobe Bryant. Nobody gives a fuck about Kobe Bryant. If you got any goddamn sense, you don't. Nobody gives a fuck about Michael Jordan, who has any goddamn sense. But this is all you see.
He may not like this story.
See this shit? See? This is all that's on here. Michael Jordan ain't shit. With all of his millions and billions or whatever, the man ain't shit.
Well, Mike Tyson don't know what the fuck he talking about. Mike Tyson been getting punched in the goddamn head all his motherfucking life. He ain't no philosopher.
You turned down a $22 million.
See the shit?
Label deal. I kept just asking myself, what sense does it make for me to?
This is all the bullshit that's on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if you turned it down or took it.
See, I am 100% convinced that whatever programming, whatever socialization, whatever manipulation that was done to black people during slavery and Reconstruction and Jim Crow, that shit has stuck. That shit is permanent.
But you sitting up there with a bunch of Ralph Lauren shit on. Don't Ralph Lauren own the fucking catchphrase polo and polo sport? Ain't that some Ralph Lauren shit? Are you sitting up here looking like a goofy ass nigga, probably with a fake ass half beard on? That probably ain't even a full beard. The rest of the shit is probably glued on. How is it just y'all don't see this shit?
When you look at the PNB Rock situation,
see this shit? Another fucking puppet on the screen. Fucking Freeway Ricky Ross has been an agent since day one. Since day fucking one. Here it is. This is a motherfucker that's allowed to speak and allowed to so-called kick some motherfucking knowledge. But he was supposed to have been the biggest supplier of motherfucking dope on the West Coast. And this is who the fuck y'all got posted up on the fucking screen?
pulled up in a nice car, wearing some jewelry and so forth. And the worst possible situation happened. Being from that area and still living in that area, does that type of situation surprise you at all?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
What surprised me is that anybody would want to hear any fucking thing he got to say.
Old girl Amber Rose.
Another goofy ass nigga. Because he know exactly who the fuck we are. You're not going to tell me these celebrities and these entertainers don't know who the fuck we are. Corey Holcomb is a piece of shit. Period.
Someone's calling you.
My contract was like, back then, a 3-year, $1.5 million deal, right?
So we use $1 million is easy math.
So what you see with your...
But that money came from Jews. See what I'm saying? Don't fucking talk to me about Kanye West. Kanye West know that the Jews is the motherfuckers that put him on. And he knew before he came out with this fucking bullshit. He knew. He knew the Jews controlled everything before he got his first fucking record deal. It's time you niggas start waking the fuck up.
When your girl know the home.
Mr. George, your projections are in the next 50 years, black people won't exist.
No, I believe there would have to be some federal laws put in place to protect us like they do extinct.
You hear what he just said? He didn't say nothing about getting off his ass to do any fucking thing about it. He didn't say nothing about getting off his motherfucking ass to bring people together so we don't have to worry about this shit. The first thing come out this bitch ass nigga's mouth is federal laws. And it's mighty motherfucking funny. You dress like a rapper, you act like a fucking rapper, you talk like one, but then you get on here and you bash motherfucking rappers. Don't he got a grill? That's like a grill he got on, a bottom grill. Don't all the rappers and shit wear that? Look at these Masonic ass motherfucking symbols he got on his goddamn shirt. They might have meant something completely different in the past before they were perverted, but right now in 2022, this shit is Masonic. Just like the fucking hand gestures and signs and shit that motherfuckers be doing. Whether they know it or not, it's all Masonic. And again, it might have meant something completely different. 100 years ago, 120, 140, 50 years ago, it might have meant something completely different. But today, those hand signs these niggas are throwing up is Masonic. Period. Just like the fucking symbolism on this nigga's shirt.
Animals. No one would want to be around us. Most of us would have to go into the Smithsonian Museum that they built for the civil rights, if not a camp. You
see how you bring that shit up? But the Civil Rights Act say Indian on it. You see the bullshit? This nigga ain't shit. Period.
Becoming savage. Black people not reproducing anymore. When you factor in the prison population. The women who just want to be independent and want to be career women and not mothers. Man, we ain't.
But you got white women that are like that too. You got Mexican. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And y'all can feel however the fuck y'all want to feel about this interracial shit. You can call me a racist. You can call me what the fuck you want. I ain't never been attracted to white women like that. Mexican women, Asian women, or nothing fucking else. And you know one of the reasons for why I don't have an attraction for them like that is because I learned at an early age that the grass is not greener on the other motherfucking side. Have you ever sat up and listened to stories about niggas that fuck with white women and some of the shit they go through with them? It sounds very similar to the shit you go through with a fucking sister. Very similar. And then not only that, white women are very different from other cultures of women, and particularly sisters. So when brothers get with these fucking women, they go through a whole new set of bullshit. Shit that they don't know nothing about. Because they don't know shit about the fucking culture of women that they decided to fucking get with.
We ain't faring too well, homie.
On top of the violence.
On top of the violence.
And this nigga sitting here like he really spitting some motherfucking knowledge. Like he really spitting some knowledge, man. And this nigga ain't talking about shit.
Larry Bird talked more trash on the basketball court than anybody I've ever played.
See the shit? Fucking Larry Bird. You fucking kidding me? Really? Really? I'm not even into sports no more. I started watching sports over 10 years ago. But even when I was a sports fan, it's like the minute you bring Larry Bird up to me, it was get the fuck out of my face. I remember watching Larry Bird play when I was a kid. I remember that nigga and Kevin McHale creepy looking ass. I remember them motherfuckers. The goddamn sports was rigged back then. It's the original Lone Wolf, man. I'm sick of this dumb shit.